As we draw to the end of the week, thank you for joining us again today, and I hope you've joined us throughout the week. We're in Psalm 93 today. Mark, take it away.
Psalm 93. The Lord reigns. He is robed in majesty. The Lord is robed, enveloped in strength. The world is firmly established. It cannot be shaken. Your throne has been established from the beginning. You are from eternity. The floods have lifted up, Lord. The floods have lifted up their voice. The floods lift up their pounding waves. Greater than the roar of a huge torrent, the mighty breakers of the sea, the Lord on high is majestic. Lord, your testimonies are completely reliable. Holiness adorns your house for all the days to come. David's short text. What do you see?
Well, beginning in Psalm 93, running through really Psalm 100, there's a series of psalms that are kind of linked together, that God is the ruler. God is the sovereign. And here in this short psalm, it begins with really just kind of describing the God that we would serve. He is clothed with majesty, that is, with dignity or grandeur. He has strength. He's established. That means he just doesn't change. Doesn't vacillate. He is from eternity. And just like God is immutable and established, so too is his word. But really the thrust of this psalm seems to me to be verses 3 and 4. And that talks about from the perspective of the psalmist himself. I mean, the world is turbulent, like these waters. People are turbulent. Events are turbulent. And it just reminds us that the things that we can see are not an accurate reflection of the way things actually are. It looks turbulent, it looks chaotic, it looks all over the place, but God still rules. Yeah. And that seems to me to be the main thought of this psalm, and the thought we need to take. That even though it doesn't look like it, God still is majestic, God still is strong, God still is firmly established, and he is from eternity, no matter what is going on all around us.
Yeah. 100 Psalms in, we see a lot of repeated themes. The Psalms continually point us to God. And there's a reason for that. It is only when we know who God is and we are aware of him, when we think about him, that we find peace. Because you said, if we look around the world around us, there is no peace there. There's only uncertainty. It is only because he reigns that the world is firmly established. And the expression of his reigning is found in verse 5. Your testimonies are completely reliable. Which translation did you read from?
The New American Standard, the newest translation. So okay. Fully confirmed.
Fully confirmed. The Christian Standard says your testimonies are completely reliable. It's the same idea. In this turbulent world, the one thing we can count on is that God is majestic. And I said the one thing, the two things we can count on. The first one is that the extension of that is what he says is true. And that's where my peace and comfort comes in. It's not going to be in the news stories that I see. It's not in how good of a person I am. It is, regardless of what the world looks like, what God says is always true. And we're living in an age where people are turning more and more away from that. It's only going to get worse. The only way you and I'll have peace within our life is to fully hold on to the reliability of what God has said.
Yeah, amen. I will correct you. It is one thing, because his word's just an extension of who God is.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
is.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You're right there.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us today. A short psalm, wonderful message, very needed. Hope that helps you. I want to encourage you to stick around in just a few minutes. We're going to talk about our sermons on Sunday. And then Sunday, if you want to come join us at the Douglas Hills Church, we'd love to see you. 9 o'clock, first assembly, Bible classes after that. Second assembly at 11 o'clock. You'd be an honored guest for our family. We expect to see you there. Look forward to seeing you there. God bless. Have a great weekend.